And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The batter.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Kyle Tucker will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 10 and the Marlins 3. Brad Peacock is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Brad Peacock.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in Miguel Rojas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Rojas is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The 0-1 delivery lifted the other way down the left field line. Ferguson is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. Brian Anderson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Straw is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Humberto Mejia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Humberto Mejia.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miles Straw, as he'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aledmys Diaz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Diaz is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Abraham Torre. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonathan Villar. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Villar is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Number 14 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
Now batting, Diaz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Torre is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
35.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Williams Astudillo. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One-zero count. Here it is. Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried,
Now
and it
batting,
was not executed.
number
Left
6.
it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
– Stepping in now, number 6. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Scott Schreiber.
19.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Astudillo leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And it's 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Sanchez moves over. 2 down.
Now
Ready once again, number 14. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will get a force out on the play. Digging in to try it again. Jesus Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
First offering on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Strong ranging back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Ferguson, one down. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Diaz will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Number 11.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Alfaro, the runner at second with one away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Diaz, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Back up the middle. Throw gets him, two down.
Now batting.
Number
Your
51
attention,
will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll
Number
pinch hit
51.
with two gone and a runner at third. At the knees, strike one. A man on third with two down. That misses wide. One ball and one strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Straw will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 51 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Drew Steckenrider comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Number 5 is also into the game as he takes over at short.
This change for the Marlins. Now playing short.
He comes set. Here's the
Number
0-0 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And time to check out the line score for this spring training affair. Both teams working the kinks out as we play the 8th inning tonight. Josh Reddick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
Strike taken up in the zone. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Bases are empty, one man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he
26.
tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit down the third baseline. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Next up for the Astros, Aledmus Diaz. And their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. Now a throw over, back in standing. One and 0 pitch on the way. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Line drive, base hit to right. In to score, the runner from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
So stepping in, Abraham Torrey. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Right side, reined in. A dive, he's got it. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
William Astudillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Line drive to left. Number 51 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it. Monty Harrison will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Harrison.
Josh James goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Third baseman number 2.
Kosuke Kato will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 21, Kosuke Kato.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Kato, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2,
Now
Hero, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Cato stands at first with one out. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1 now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Magnera Sierra will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Magnera Sierra.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 7. Jesus.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
No balls and 1 strike. Late that time for a strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Monty Harrison will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Kosuke Kato is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Monty Harrison. Now at third base, number 21, Kosuke Kato.
Brandon Kinsler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now at first base, number 17, Chad Wallace.
Now at the plate, number 6. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off for Houston, the second baseman, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Harrison. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Schreiber.
In now, Scott Schreiber. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 14,
Stepping up to the plate, number 14, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now here it comes. Back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it though 11-4. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Now to the plate, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 5. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Miami down to their last strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mark Leiter Jr. takes home the win. Sandy Alcantara struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, continuing action from the Grapefruit League between the Pittsburgh Pirates and their former rivals from the NL Central, the Houston Astros. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Framber Valdez will be on the mound for the Astros. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
7-11.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Bregman gloves it. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the second baseman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And he fouls this one off. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Bell.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Valdez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike three. Digging in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder, George.
First pitch on its way.
Springer.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1 home. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Batting Third.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High in the air down the right field line. Osuna giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Tony Mason. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Batting fifth. The first
now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Second inning coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Brian Reynolds, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. Reynolds comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping into the box, Jose Osuna. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slap hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner, but this will land untouched. One pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball just inside. fouled off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is coming to the plate now. Michael Brantley, lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5.
Michael.
First pitch
Brantley.
on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Jordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even got himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 now.
3-2.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up next for the Buccos, Hayes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Behind 0-2 now. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jacob Stallings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, number 51. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Standing in, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, number 8.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Here's George Springer, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tucker over at second. Springer at first with no outs. A line shot to third base.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
In now, Alex Bregman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bregman just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Osuna moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Tony Mason. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The set and the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly in the inning. Striding into the box, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Takes this the other way to right, and the Pirates are in the hit column. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, the second baseman,
and that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So a runner at third here with one gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Riding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
This is in the air to left field. Reynolds moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This one skied out toward right. Osuna on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Next will be Jose Osuna. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Altuve at second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former number 1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number
Digging
8.
in, Kyle Tucker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the Cianel Perez will come on
now
and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 51.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jacob Stallings. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jacob Stallings.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground, but this will land untouched. One and two now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. To short, hit hard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number
At
51.
the plate, number 51. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still tied, 1 apiece. Joe Musgrove enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Settling in now, Alex Bregman. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 3, Tony Mason.
Stepping up now, Tony Mason. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single 10. Up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Osuna. And the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here on the show, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Number 3 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. JT Riddle will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Matt Wieters will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Wieters.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit. Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets a 3rd one, and he gets a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Number 3 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Robbie Erlin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Troy Stokes is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Cruz is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Designated hitter.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Attention, please.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Right field.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Erlin, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick.